Hey everyone, welcome back to the Holy Comforter Episcopal Church YouTube Bible study. I'm Jimmy Abbott, the priest here at Holy Comforter in Spring, Texas, and I have a few thoughts and reflections for you about the gospel lesson for this upcoming Sunday, January 20th. Happy Father's Day. It's taken from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 4, verses 35 through 41. It's a famous story and one that has given me all manner of spiritual consolation when things are going not well for me. It's Jesus in the boat with the disciples, and a great storm arises, and Jesus calms the storm by saying, "Peace, be still." Like I said, really beautiful, so meaningful for so many of us when things are not going well. But I want to dig a little bit deeper into some of the roots of this passage and maybe shed some more theological light on what's going on. Now, it's important to remember that all throughout the Holy Scriptures, especially in the Old Testament, God is the one who has mastery over the chaos of the waters. You know, for those of us in Houston, Southeast Texas, we know the chaotic and powerful nature of water and flooding. We've seen horrific images around the world of, say, tsunamis as well. We know this just as humans of how powerful and how destructive water can be. And so all throughout the Holy Scriptures, we see that God is the one who has control and mastery over that chaos. Think back to the first day of creation in Genesis. God broods over the waters, and from that chaos is born the order of creation. There's Noah's flood. There's the people going from slavery in Egypt across the Red Sea into freedom in the wilderness. And then again, they cross the Jordan River into the promised land. And then, of course, we have the story of the prophet Jonah, right? He's trying to run away from God, and there's a great storm that arises. And even in our psalm for this Sunday, we'll talk about God as the master over all of the waters. Now, this was actually encapsulated in the architecture of the old temple. There would have been a large basin, maybe even up to half of the width of the temple forecourt, that was a big brass basin that had water in it, and the idea was that it represented God's mastery, God's control over the chaos of the waters. So when Jesus says, "Peace, be still," and then the disciples wonder, well, who is this that has control over the seas and the winds? The answer is self-revealing. This is the Lord God. This is not just Jesus, some sort of great teacher. This is not Jesus, just a healer. This is the Lord God Almighty, the very one who was present at creation, who brought order out of chaos. This is the very one who calls the floodwaters and puts them back. This is that God present in that boat with the disciples. So when you are going through those hard times and your boat is rocking, whether literal or metaphorical, and when you call upon the Lord God and you call upon Jesus, you are asking for more than just someone to help you out of a bind. You are asking for the Lord God, the creator of the universe, to be present in your life. I mean, just dwell in the power of that moment. That the one who has control, who has created, who has mastery over all the chaos in your life, is wanting to be present with you and is present with you. And like the disciples, all we have to do is to reach out, to ask the question, to say a prayer, and the Lord God will be present. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts and reflections on maybe water and chaos and power and some of that stuff that is going to come up in this lesson for you. Of course, you can subscribe to all of the videos from Holy Comforter Episcopal Church, and you can watch another Bible study right here. Thank you.